So you mean to tell me that D'Angelo and Angie Stone passed away, in my opinion, unalived in the same year? They have a son together. Allegedly, D'Angelo passed away today from pancreatic cancer. When? When was he diagnosed with that? Then I Googled it, and it's like there's no history of this ever being said until today. What? It's crazy how the media outlets think they could just say anything and is gonna believe it. They really think the public is stupid. Like we don't know this shit.
Girl, y'all better buckle up for this one because the conversation surrounding the sudden deaths of D'Angelo and Angie Stone just took a jaw-dropping turn, and it's got everyone talking. Word on the street is that Nique just dropped a major bombshell, claiming she's got every reason to believe Angie and D'Angelo's passings weren't as simple as they've been made out to be. Now hold on before you write this off as another wild online rumor, because Nique isn't just pulling this from thin air. According to insiders, just weeks before she passed, Angie allegedly reached out to a few close friends, including D'Angelo and Nique, saying she feared someone was after her. And here's where things take an even darker turn. Nique now believes D'Angelo's death might be connected, that he may have been silenced by the same people responsible for Angie's accident. After he started piecing together what really happened, to this point, there are way too many coincidences to ignore. Something about all of this just isn't adding up. So, let's sit down and unpack what might really be going on behind the curtain. Because if there's one thing we know about Hollywood, it's that nothing ever happens by chance. There's always someone behind the scenes pulling the strings, making chaos look like coincidence. And honestly, from the way things are lining up, that so-called car accident that took Angie Stone's life might not have been an accident at all. It's giving premeditated. For those who missed it, Angie tragically passed away back in March 2025 in what was reported as a highway crash. According to official statements, she and her bandmates were traveling from Mobile, Alabama, to Atlanta when their van collided with a semi-truck on Interstate 65, just a few miles south of Montgomery. According to both the police and her record label, the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter flipped over on the road before it collided with the truck, Lieutenant Jeremy Burkett of the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency told USA Today. Angie Stone, who was a passenger in the van, was declared dead at the scene. 8 other passengers in the van were injured and transported to nearby hospitals for treatment, Burkett said. Now, that's when people really started giving the whole situation a serious side-eye. Like, was Angie's death truly an accident, or was it something much darker? Because here's the thing, she was the only person on that bus who didn't make it out alive, and that wasn't the only thing raising eyebrows. Eyewitnesses claim Angie was still alive after the Mercedes Sprinter veered off the road. Some say she was even trying to unbuckle her seatbelt and crawl out. But here's where it turns chilling. Before she could escape, an oncoming truck appeared out of nowhere and slammed right into her. And this is the part that has everyone talking. Just days before the crash, Angie had gone public, saying she was ready to take on some powerful figures in the industry, people she claimed had been stealing from her for years. And then, out of nowhere, she's gone.
You only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me. I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made. But there are key people
that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. And even though they were taking care of themselves, they got very little love taking care of me. One way or the other, Universal Music, you're gonna have to give up my coin. So what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're gonna have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? But everybody that works hard for over 50 years should be able to retire in peace, should be able to sit back without looking for your money. And if I never get it, at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me. Get in this industry, there are so many twists and turns, and even though you have the Almighty God with you, they still gonna try you, because just because I believe in God don't mean they believe in God. They don't believe in God. I'm telling on Universal and all the people that y'all work with, y'all know who you are. You've been spotted, you've been seen, your worth is useless to me now because I've seen the data, and I hope to God you enjoyed spending every dime you took, because you're gonna give it back one of these days. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that timing had people side-eyeing everything. Fans couldn't help but wonder what was really going on behind the scenes. But then, fast forward about 7 months after Angie's passing, and the internet was shaken all over again. News broke that D'Angelo had tragically passed away, leaving fans stunned and heartbroken. According to a statement released by his family, they confirmed his death and shared that he had been quietly battling a serious illness. The message read, "The shining star of our family has dimmed his light for us in this life. After a long and courageous battle with cancer, we are heartbroken to announce that Michael D'Angelo Archer, known to his fans around the world as D'Angelo, has been called home." The family went on to say, "We're saddened that he can only leave us with memories, but we're eternally grateful for the legacy of powerful, moving music he's given the world. We ask for privacy during this difficult time as we mourn and celebrate his extraordinary gift of song." D'Angelo's passing, just 7 months after Angie Stone's, naturally raised a lot of questions. And before long, Nique entered the conversation, and what she had to say definitely caught people's attention. According to insiders, Nique revealed that Angie had reached out to a few close friends, including herself and D'Angelo, saying she felt unsafe and believed someone might be targeting her. And if you remember, in Angie's final interviews, she didn't hold back. She mentioned specific names and even called out certain record labels. We're talking about major industry players, the kind that could make anyone nervous. So when you connect all of that, it's easy to see why people think there's more to this story than what's been officially shared. But Nique didn't stop there. She hinted that D'Angelo's passing might somehow be connected to Angie's. She questioned whether the official explanation told the full story, suggesting D'Angelo may have been digging into what happened to Angie and gotten too close to uncovering something big. Rumors even circulated that he had managed to get his hands on security footage from Angie's final days, footage that could have revealed a lot. Now, whether any of that is true is still unclear, but it's definitely left people online divided. Some believe Nique is onto something. Others think it's just speculation fueled by grief and coincidence. Either way, the internet is buzzing, and everyone's waiting to see if Nique plans to reveal more about what she knows. In the meantime, social media is lit up with theories and emotional reactions. One fan wrote, "I believe every word. Too many strange things keep happening to Black artists. It's sad, and people need to stay alert."
So what do you think?
Do you believe Nique's claims about Angie's fears were valid, or do you think this story is much deeper than the internet realizes? Either way, this conversation isn't dying down anytime soon. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video.